Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the largest high school gym in the world for tonight's Indiana High School Basketball Association basketball matchup between the Shelbyville Golden Bears, 8-2 on the year, versus your Newcastle Trojans looking for their first W of the season. Right before tip-off, we will hand it over to the public address announcer for the starting lineups and for the playing of the national anthem. All right, I guess they might go ahead and skip the national anthem because the guys' game, it's a doubleheader. The guys' game will be following this one. So they're going to skip the national anthem. They're also going to skip the starting lineup. So let's just go ahead and give you the starting lineups for tonight's game. First only for your Newcastle Trojans starting off here tonight. Brought to you by the Alumni Tournament. Chloe Vaughn, J.C. Reeves, Ava Stearns, Emma Hart, and Kenzie Clark will start it off for your Newcastle Trojans as we get ready for the tip. And we are live here from the largest high school gym in the world as we start this off. Three-point basket, no good for baskets. Two-point basket for your Trojans. We got Max Upchurch here that's going to be joining us. He is a senior for your Trojans. He plays basketball and also swims.
Baseball.
Oh, yeah, baseball, because if he played basketball, he'd be warming up. I apologize. How's it going, Max?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Two early on here in the first quarter as your Trojans try to grab their first W of the season. Emma Hart. Chloe Vaughn. Stolen by the Golden Bears as Edwards puts it in to give Shelbyville a 4-2 lead. Before we get too far into this game, I just want to talk with Max a little bit about what his senior year is like and at Newcastle and what exactly you've been up to getting prepared for college.
Yeah, it's been great so far. During the fall, I was the girls golf manager. I wanted to be a part of the team and also play some golf during the fall. And then moving into the winter, I'm on the swim team, and I've been the senior captain. I've been the captain for 2 years now. And then moving into the spring, I'll be playing baseball for the varsity team.
Okay, awesome. So what's your outlook on the upcoming baseball season as Brenner goes to the hole and extends the lead for Shelbyville, giving them a 6-2 lead?
You know, I'm excited. We just got a new coach hired in, so this would be my third coach in 4 years. But I'm excited because we should be really good because last year we made it all the way to semi-state.
Right, as Reeves connects on the basket to cut the lead.
Pass to Edwards.
I believe it should be 6-4. Don't know why. J.C. Reeves with the defensive rebound, and here come your Trojans.
Hart dribbling down the court. Crossover. Deflected by a Golden Bear.
Oh, they turned the sound up. Stearns got a foul here. I still believe the score should be 6-2. If I'm wrong, somebody correct, or 6-4. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. The scoreboard says 4-2. Well, the scoreboard inside the arena says 4-2. But I could almost promise you it should be 6-4. We're going to let it stay here for a little bit, but if they don't change it, we're going to change it right back to 4-2.
Stolen.
Oh, nice one.
Stolen by Brenner. Shooting foul on Kenzie Clark.
Brenner going to the line. She's averaging about 4 points per game, 2.6 rebounds. The steal category, right around 2.5 steals a game. Shooting 32% from the field as she misses on first. Connects on the second.
Chloe Vaughn bringing it up. Pass to Hart to Clark in the corner. Turnover.
Basket's good.
By Ava Wilson.
Yeah, the scoreboard has not changed inside the arena, so I'm not even gonna remotely follow that. The score should probably be 9-4 at this point. Once again, it's stolen by Shelbyville.
Stolen back.
There you go. Right back by J.C. Reeves.
Clark in the corner. Hart being double teamed. Timeout is called by the Trojans.
Should be a 9-4 game here. If someone has a different one, let me know. But it should be 9-4 as they are resetting the actual scoreboard here. We want to thank our sponsors for tonight's game. Thank you to Boar's Head, Premier Meat and Deli Cheeses, Boar's Head, Compromise Elsewhere. Also, thank you to the Alumni Tournament. The Alumni Tournament consisting of 64 teams in the state of Ohio playing for $100,000, a single elimination tournament based on your alumni high school starting in the second week of August 2023. So thank you to the Alumni Tournament for sponsoring tonight's game. Without you and Boar's Head, this would not be possible.
turnover. Bears now bringing it up the court by Ellie Simpson. Pass to Edwards in the corner for three. No good. Rebound by Emma Hart. Who brings it up the court. Pass to Reeves down the block. Missed. Jump ball. Travel is made by Katie Matthews. Shots made, missed. Rebound by Reeves. Mahar bringing up the ball. Hard up top. Pass to Reeves down below. Foul is made.
There they go. They got the scoreboard.
Reeves with the first bucket. This is the second one. Rebounded by Wilson. Simpson bringing it up. In top. For three. No good. Picked up by Reeves. And she makes it for the bucket. Simpson bringing it back up the court quick. Pass to the wing. Bucket is made by Ava Wilson. Hard moving quick down the court. Almost stolen. Jump ball.
Well, before the jump ball, I guess we got to. Before the.
Edwards with the ball. Good defense by Matthews. Screen. Matthews. Fight for the ball. And it is jump ball. We'll stay here on the Bears side. was called on Ava Stearns. Shooting 2 is Ava Wilson. Rebound by Jason Reeves, bringing it down the court. Passes it out to Hart.
Oh, that was right off the knee of Hart. That was right off the knee of Hart.
Goes for 3. And it is good.
Nice basket by Chloe Vaughn, bringing the Lady Trojans within 2 points. And this is the type of game that the Lady Trojans want to play. As every game this season, it seems like they've been outperformed and outscored by a wide margin in the first quarter. Therefore, they had to come back in the third and fourth quarters with a vengeance, and they usually do that to make it kind of respectable. But at the end of the day, they just can't get enough going to solidify a W.
Rebound by Jason Reeves. Pass to Hart, bringing it down the court. Takes it all the way down.
Nice
And
basket. And 1 for Miss Emma Hart. And she gets that to go. Hart on the year. She's the leading scorer for this team as she's averaging about 20 points, almost 19 points a game, four rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal, shooting 31% from the field as she gets the and 1 to go, and she has tied this game up. Oh, there's 5 seconds left. 3-pointer in the corner. No good. As at the end of the first quarter, it's your Lady Trojans up 13-12. Somewhere, someplace they have not been all season. We'll be right back here on the NM Sports Network right after these messages.
Is in the lanes that we wanted to be in right now. We have a couple schools who've tapped into our tracksuits. We are now geared towards tackling the podcast and the content, keeping videos more consistent and on all of our social media platforms. So going forward, we want to tap into our podcast. You know, right now we have mapped out our series, our topics, the guests that we want on our podcast, strategically picking them so that conversation is able to be branched out and reach to others so that they can relate, staying consistent with our schools. We want to pinpoint and get all Dayton public schools. I've said that before, I'm going to say it now. Every Dayton public school in Dayton, Ohio, we want them repping our brand athletically. We've had a lot of people who in this time still have showed a lot of support.
Get the ball to start the second. Hart brings it up. Passes it really long. Back to Hart. Turns in the corner. Hart loses the ball. Holding her step out of bounds. Staying here. Out. Jump ball.
This is a game that can be easily had by the Trojans if they can just focus on the task at hand as they get a basket to go to take the lead, 14-13. Kenzie Clark, is that Kenzie Clark from the three? Three-point basket for Kenzie Clark as she gives the Newcastle Lady Trojans the lead right back. Nice tough basket from Edwards. 16-16 all. Here's second quarter. Chloe. She throws it to the other team, mainly Ava Wilson, number 30, as she pops and shoots the ball, misses it. Defensive rebound goes to Chloe Vaughn.
Almost loses the ball. Double team. Biggs fights for the ball. Jump ball. That's out of bounds to Hart. Clark. Back to Clark. Chloe passes it down there.
That looked like that got deflected off of Shelbyville, but nonetheless, it goes to the Golden Bears. This is the first time that I think that as Shelbyville shoots and misses it, defensive rebound goes to Ava Stearns, and here comes Emma Hart running up the floor. Emma, by herself, gets tripped, and there's a foul. I believe there's no public address announcer for the girls' game because I think there are technical difficulties. So I usually just wait for them to say something regarding the fouls, and then I act on it. But I got to do my own homework right now. Basket from Kenzie Clark, no good. Defensive rebound goes towards the Lady Golden Bears as Emma tries to take a charge and does so, and she gets granted with the ball back. Nice charge taken by Emma Hart. She looks a little slow to get up. But at 16-16 all, a game that can be easily had by Newcastle and get their first W of the win, it's something that needs to happen. Half-court press by the Lady Golden Bears, and they get out of it as a turnover happens, and here comes Edwards. Edwards gets it blocked by number 4, gets blocked by number 4, Emma Hart in charge. Timeout's going to be called by Miss Molly Bates, Coach Molly Bates, as she saw no way around her team getting past half court with the tough defense imposed by Shelbyville. Now let's look a little ahead, a little forward to the boys' game. What do you see in that? A team that's 2-2, coming off a loss, a tough loss to Anderson, after getting a really tough win against Hamilton Heights the game before.
I think this is a must-need win for the Trojans, just because they had a tough loss against Anderson. I expect big things from Ethan Haynes and Gavin Welch, as Ethan Haynes had 28 points against Anderson in the loss. But I think they should have a really good game tonight.
I hope so. We hope so. After playing Anderson, it was a game that, although they're a top-tier team in the country, not the country, excuse me, in the state of Indiana, Anderson is. It was a game that I think if the whole team was more involved, I think they could have had it. Hinton went off for 28 points. So we'll see what he can do here tonight. But that'll be a game to watch right after this one. Let's see if our Lady Trojans can get their first W of the season.
Hart brings it up. Double team in the corner. Almost turned over. Pass to Matthews. Burns in the corner. Hart with the 3. And it is good. As they take the lead 19-16.
Nice three-point basket by Hart. That's something that she can do in her sleep. She just needs the space to get it off. And nice deflection by J.C. Reeves as it gets thrown out of bounds by Kenzie Clark.
I think that's something they struggle with is passing the ball. With their with Shelbyville's defense, they turned over the ball way too many times in the first half.
Who, the Trojans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Passed out to the wing. Given to Edwards. He is double teamed.
Good defense by the Lady Trojans as Shelbyville can't really get anything to go. That was a nice move.
That goes in by Ellie Keller.
That was a real good move by Keller to bring the team within one. It would look like a pros move by Ellie Keller as the ball gets
Looked like it got deflected.
gets thrown out of bounds. Sorry?
It looked like it got deflected.
Yeah, I thought so too. Newcastle up by 1 with just under 4 minutes left to go. Gets it blocked, but can't get that one to go as it gets a foul. Looks like it's going to be called on number 5, Ava Stearns. As Ella Johnson will go to the line to shoot 2. Missed the first one. Ella Johnson averaging just 2 points per game, 3.7 rebounds, 1.1 assists, and shooting 22% from the field. Connects on the second as she ties the game up for the Trojans, or ties the game up for Shelbyville.
Pass to Matthews. Back to Hart. Drives in. Nowhere to go. Matthews for 3. And it is good.
This is what I like to see by the Lady Trojans, connecting on the threes that they take, and most of them are open, and they're draining them here tonight. That's a travel. Yep. Nice defense by the Lady Trojans as they cause a travel and get the ball back. 3:09 left to go here in the second quarter.
Hart brings down the ball. For the Trojans.
Vaughn shoots
three.
that 3.
And it
Bang! Six-point lead now for the Lady Trojans as back-to-back threes go in for both. Was it Katie or Kenzie?
Katie.
Katie. No, that's going to be. Oh, that's a. Oh, that looked like a charge. That looked like another one. Another smart one taken by Emma Hart. But that's going to be a charge that's going to get called on her as Ava Wilson's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Or 1. She made that one. Excuse me. That was an and 1. Connects on the shot to make it a 3-point play. 25-22 here. Three-pointer, no good.
Wilson brings the ball down, throws it away. Pass was intended for Simpson. Left to play in the first half. Hart brings the ball up. He maneuvers around the defense. Ball on the ground, and it will be ball.
Jump ball possession goes to Shelbyville as looks like Emma Hart might be a little banged up as she tried to split the defense. Couldn't split them all.
Renner with the bucket.
That was a tough move as he sliced through the defense to finish that play.
Hart.
Chloe, ooh, gets it ripped. Just around 1:30 left to go here in the first half of the first game of the night, as there's a doubleheader between both Shelbyville and the Newcastle Trojans. One on the girls' side, as you're seeing right now, and next up after this, also on NM Sports Network, will be the boys. As Emma throws up something, looks to get a foul, does not get that called, and defensive rebound goes to the Lady Golden Bears. Basket's good.
By Brenner, who had a wide open lane to the bucket. Hart takes it to the middle, loses the ball. Wilson takes the layup for 2. They extend their lead to 3.
Vaughn trying to figure something out. Those up to JC. Nice pass, nice find, good basket, and one by JC Reeves. Nice assist goes to Chloe Vaughn.
That was on Poe.
That was a nice find by Chloe Vaughn. It's a fantastic finish by Miss JC Reeves as she goes to the line to shoot one. Try to tie this game up before halftime.
And she misses. Rebounded by Wilson. Wilson throws to Edwards. He takes it in. Did not connect. Rebound by McTeer. As Reeves throws it away. Intended for Vaughn. Shelbyville holding the ball until the last second. Shots up. It is good by Brenner. That will be halftime as the Shelbyville Golden Bears are leading the Newcastle Trojans 30-27.
There are easier, faster, even cheaper ways to make our products. But cutting corners doesn't cut it for us. From boar's head turkey and hams to chicken and beef to our array of artisan cheeses and old world specialties, hummus, condiments, and so much more, you can count on Boar's Head for products made with exceptional care. And because freshness is the hallmark of a great delicatessen, Boar's Head has hundreds of local purveyors across America to guarantee the highest level of service in the industry. Each local purveyor ensures every product you receive is delivered with great care and no compromises. At a time when the quality of food has come into question more than ever, you can trust there is never a question of our commitment to quality above all else. It's a promise we've made for 5 generations, and it's a promise we'll continue to make. Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
right, we are back here for second half action between the Lady Golden Bears of Shelbyville and your Lady Trojans. First half stats, first from the Golden Bears. Leading the way for them would be Ava Wilson with 12 points, shooting 5 for 7 from the field, and going along with 5 rebounds. Behind her is Abby Brenner with 9 points, and then Kaylee Edwards with 4 points. For your Lady Trojans, leading the way for them is JC Reeves with 7 points. Oh, actually, excuse me, leading the way is Emma Hart with 8 points, shooting 2 for 3 from the field and 1 for 2 from the three-point land. After that is JC Reeves with 7. Chloe Vaughn rounds it up with 6. Katie Matthews with a touch of three-pointer with 3. Kenzie Clark also with 1 three-pointer, which gives her 3. 30-27 here at the largest field house, largest gym in the world, high school gym in the world, Newcastle, Indiana. Tonight's game is brought to you by Boar's Head, Compromise Elsewhere. Thank you to Boar's Head for sponsoring tonight's game. Without you, this would not be possible. Halftime's just about over. What do you expect to see here in the second half, Max?
Well, I expect the Lady Trojans hopefully cut down on the turnovers on the offensive side. After talking it over with Coach Bates, I think they just need to keep shooting. They've shot really well the first half with the threes. I think if they keep shooting from the threes, they'll benefit and hopefully take their first win of the season.
Okay. I think they've done a pretty good job in the past games. I don't think they've done a pretty good job this game of maintaining their composure. I think simply for the fact that they've gotten off to a good start, and they've understood exactly what they need to do. They didn't get hit in the mouth like they normally do in the beginning of the first quarter every time, where they're always playing catch-up. So this game is a breath of fresh air. They're only down 3. They had the lead at the end of the first quarter. The third and the fourth quarters are their quarters so far this year. They just cannot come back from such a big deficit in the first and second quarters yet this year. So for the fact that they're only down by 3, when honestly they probably should be up, with the momentum that they have, the fact that they're only down by 3 bodes well for them in the third quarter.
They've also played very good defense so far. I think if they keep playing the good defense they have been, it should go their way. The Trojans start out with the ball in the second half. Are bringing it up. Gives it to Vaughn. Pass was to Stearns, but deflected by Shelbyville. Stay on the Trojan side.
If you want to see the live updated stats, please go to mynmsports.com and search for Newcastle girls basketball. It's usually on the network, but today it's actually in their homepage site as Ava Stearns misses it. Defensive rebound goes towards the Lady Golden Bears, number 44.
Pass to Brenner.
Ho getting it for her.
Simpson with the shot, and she banks it in. Extend the lead. Hart draws a foul. Foul will be on Edwards.
Foul on number 4, Kylie Edwards. That is her second. First one, Golden Bears.
As a reminder, right after this game, 20 minutes after this game, will be also deep 3 from Emma Hart. Can't get that one to go. Defensive rebound goes towards the Bears as it gets thrown out of bounds, but also gets deflected. Like I was saying, The boys will play right after this, 20 minutes right after this game. So although it's scheduled for 7:30, as you can see right now, it's probably not going to start at 7:30. We probably might start somewhere closer. That's a travel. Might start somewhere closer to, let's say, the 7:45 range. So if that game does not get put on screen right away, that's because we are watching this one right here, trying to get the Lady Trojans a W, their first one of the season.
As Ava Wilson connects with the layup for the Golden Bears. Hart with the ball up top. Shelbyville playing very good defense in the second half. Burns trapped as she gives the ball away for Brenner. She takes it, and it will be a charge. As Emma Hart draws her second charge for the Shelbyville. She's playing very smart defense tonight.
It's good defense all around so far for the Trojans. That's what's keeping them in this game as the offense, as the ball gets ripped. Edwards with the steal. Edwards with the 2-point basket as it's a 9-point game.
As she
Stolen
does it
again. And just like that, it's an 11-point game as Coach Molly Bates is going to call a timeout as she's seen enough. Newcastle now down by 11 just like that.
Heiner brings up the ball, passes to Clark. He has nowhere to go as the ball is deflected by Shelbyville. Will stay here on the Trojan side. Stearns brings the ball out. Passes to Tyner. He passes it to Vaughn. It is deflected again, stolen by Edwards as she pulls up for three. No good. Rebounded by Reeves. The foul will be drawn by 44 Pope.
Foul number 44, Andy Pope, that is her fourth. Third on the Golden Bears. Ella Johnson checking in for Shelbyville. Emma Hart returning for the Trojans.
Hart brings up the
Oh,
ball.
there's 5 minutes left. I don't know what happened with the clock. So there's 5:20 left to
Tyner
go
for
in this
three.
game, or this
No good.
third quarter.
Fight for the ball as Wilson brings the ball down, passes to Brenner. Wilson with her own rebound. Basket is good. She extends the Shelbyville lead to 13. Foul will be called on the Trojans. Vaughn is subbed in for Stearns. 4:45 left in the third quarter. Shelbyville leads 40 to 27. Wilson with the shot, and it is good. Hart brings the ball down. behind. Passes to Vaughn. Vaughn passes to Matthews. Stolen to Wilson for the bucket. Shelbyville playing very good defense in the second half as it is stolen again. Taken down the court by Wilson for her third basket in a row.
Usually, another timeout by Coach Molly Bates. Usually this is what happens in the first and second quarters of the Lady Trojans basketball games, and now it's happening. It's rearing its ugly head, the turnovers consistently in the third quarter.
What do you think caused them to switch up how they played recently?
Honestly, it just looks like they're trying to get past this press and get around, and they look like they were doing that very, very well earlier on in this game. It's just consistent, careless ball movement and passing by the Lady Trojans. This is why it led to an abundance of steals by the Golden Bears. And that's the only reason why I haven't even seen our basket but a couple of times in this second half. So they went from literally a 3-point game to a 19-point game. Just like that. So turnovers would do that, and turnovers at half court will do that. Because at half court, that means there's less defenders coming back to guard the ball off a fast break for the other team.
Hart will bring the ball up for the Trojans. Hoping to make something happen. She passes to Vaughn. Fouled. It is blocked by Edwards. Jump ball, and it will be Shelbyville's ball.
Colbert ball.
Wilson brings the ball up. Passes to Simpson. She passes to Brenner. Brenner steps on the baseline. The turnover. Hart brings the ball up again. Vaughn takes it to the corner. Hart driving in. Pass to Reeves down below as they connect for their first bucket. Quite a while. Edwards for three. No good. Trojans bring the ball up. Wilson playing very good defense on Hart. Gives to Matthews. Vaughn. Vaughn with nowhere to go. It is deflected out of bounds by Wilson. Vaughn for three. And it is good. Edwards will bring the ball all the way down the court for another Shelbyville bucket. As Clark will throw the ball away to Edwards, as Edwards throws the ball away as well. Hart throws it away.
Nice rebound or nice defense by J.C. Reeves as she pokes that ball from behind to try to make up for the turnover that happened by her Lady Trojans, as Ava Wilson tries to get that left-handed layup off a slip off of inbounds and can't get that one to go as she makes connection with the air. Nice move by Emma Hart, two-point basket. 48-34 with just over 120 left to go here in the third quarter. The Lady Trojans need a huge fourth quarter, just like the Lady Golden Bears had in the third, if they want to come back in this game. They can do it. They just got to focus.
Edwards will be fouled down low. She will go to the line for 2 shots.
Foul on number 25, Katie Matthews. That is her first.
This foul was on Katie Matthews,
Second on the
25
Trojans.
of the Trojans.
Kylie Edwards at the line, shooting 2.
Next with the first basket. Next with the second basket as well. 50-34. Just over a minute to go. Hart will bring the ball up, double teamed again. Stolen, but stolen back by Vaughn, as Vaughn will travel.
Chloe straight ripped it, and as she was trying to rip it, she lost her balance after she actually got the ball. Timeout's going to go towards Shelbyville as they couldn't get the ball in bounds. Good defense by the Lady Trojans. As a reminder, coming up next after this game is the boys. The boys will play against Shelbyville. It's time for them to rebound off of a difficult loss against Anderson. You can see that right here on the NM Sports Network right after the conclusion of this game. We will be live about 10 minutes after the conclusion, about 10 to 15 minutes after the conclusion of this game as we reset and get ready for live action right here from the largest field house in the world as the boys take the court. Shelbyville versus the Trojans. Let's see if they can get their third win on the season and move to 3-2. Now it's the girls' turn to try to get this W as these black jerseys look good on them as they do on the boys. I saw the boys wearing them in pictures. I've never seen the girls wear them. So I always like schools when they wear black as like an alternate. It looks pretty cool as an alternate. If you could get like a third jersey, that would be pretty cool.
And that's exactly what the boys baseball team did this year, or last year, sorry, as Wilson connects with a layup. Hart down low as she steps out of bounds.
They have the score as 52 to 34. I've been right the whole time. I'm not changing this. But if they keep it at the end of the third quarter, I will change the score. They have it at 52-34. We have it as 51-35. Well, at this point, it doesn't matter until the Lady Trojans get back into this game fully. We need a run, and we need it at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Good defense by Matthews.
Edwards will be fouled.
This clock keeps running. 22 seconds left to go.
That is her second. Team third. Kylie Edwards at the line, shooting 2.
Connects with her first basket.
Connects on the first. connects on the second. .20 left to go here in the third quarter.
Clark with nowhere to go. Will be a jump ball and will stay Trojans.
8 seconds left to go.
See what Hart can do. There we go.
Three-pointer for Matthews, no good. At the end of the third quarter, it is your Lady Trojans. We're going to go ahead and it's 54-34. It's 54-34 as the main scoreboard has that. I don't know if we got it wrong or if they got it wrong, but it's 54-34. The Trojans trail by 20 after the end of the third quarter. We'll be right back here on the NM Sports Network right after these messages from Expressive.
I kind of felt like there was a lot that I held in and couldn't express, so that's kind of where it generated from. But, you know, now it's connected to the youth in so many different ways. Being a product of the city and having that competitive spirit, but sometimes it being overshadowed with envy and hate. And I want to be the one to break that cycle so that the light can shine on everybody. Seeing people rock with Expressive, it definitely, it makes me feel like I'm making a difference, especially those of us in the Black community. We all got this competitive spirit. Seeing them represented, I mean, it's awesome.
Bringing the ball up for Shelbyville. Edwards with the ball. Johnson, as she makes the basket. Hart bringing the ball down quick to Vaughn in the corner. Vaughn is double teamed, nowhere to go. Tries to dribble down the baseline, and it will be a charge on Vaughn.
Charging foul on number 30, Chloe Vaughn, as her first team scorer.
As the Trojans set up for a full court press. Edwards bringing the ball up for Shelbyville. Passes to the wing. Hart with good defense. That is it. As she steals it, takes it all the way for a bucket. As it is stolen by Clark. She passes it off to Reeves. Tries to draw a foul. Is Wilson with a great pass. Keller to the bucket. Reeves with the ball. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Edwards. The deep three, and it is good. Wow.
Edwards connects on the deep three-pointer for the Golden Bears. Emma tries to do the same. That's not over the, oh, I think, did it hit the shot clock?
Yes.
Should have a good crowd on hand tonight as it's a doubleheader action between the Shelbyville girls and the Lady Trojans and the boys Golden Bears from Shelbyville and the men from Newcastle. That was entirely too easy.
Yes. Brenner just walked all the way around that defensive bucket. His heart takes it all the way down, but throws it away.
Returning for the Trojans, number 33,
Ari McTeer coming in to get some action for your Lady Trojans.
Wilson brings the ball down. Pass to Edwards, and she is fouled.
Edwards is literally everywhere.
Foul on number 25, Katie Matthews. That was her second. Team 7. Kylie Edwards is in the line, shooting 2.
She connects with her first basket. Next with the second. Hart bringing the ball down. Passes down to Clark. Back to Hart. Still double team. Throw the ball away.
Returning to Newcastle, number 20, Anna Banner.
Tyner comes in, get minutes. Subs in for Emma Hart. Now Wilson bringing the ball down for Shelbyville with just over 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Takes it in for the layup, misses. Rebounded by Clark. Tyner will be called for a travel.
Third ball. Only Coulter checking in for Shelbyville. Lily Johnson also checking in for the Gold Bears.
Keller brings the ball up for Shelbyville. She takes it in. Passes out. Wilson for the three as she does not connect. Tyner will bring the ball down. Just throw it up. Wilson passes to Edwards. Edwards brings it down the court for Shelbyville. Moves all the way down to the basket. Passes. It will go in for Keller. As Wilson steals the ball. Will be called.
Foul on number 25, Katie Matthews. That is her
Katie
first.
Matthews draws a foul on Ava Wilson. Marshall passes down. McTeer will call the foul.
Foul on number 33, Ari McTeer. That is her first, 7 on the Trojans. Lily Johnson at the line, shooting 2.
Sorry about that if we had no sound here in the last couple of seconds. We had the plug go out, so 69 to 38.
Just over 3 minutes to play. We called for a backcourt violation. Edwards takes it down, pulls up for a shot, doesn't connect. Rebound by Tyner. She brings the ball down for the Trojans. Crosses over, throws it away. It's picked up by Keller. She goes all the way. It's fouled by McTeer. Go to the line for 2 shots.
Foul on number 33, Ari McTeer. That is her second. Game on the Trojans.
Almost stolen by Edwards as Tyner brings the ball up for the Trojans. Just over 2:30 to play. Push for the shot. It doesn't go. It is blocked by Shelbyville. The jump ball will be called. It will stay with the Trojans. Bush will take it out for the Trojans. Looking for a pass. She passes to Tyner. Tyner will take it in. Get blocked by Edwards. Goes up for the shot again. Doesn't connect. Rebounded by Edwards. She will take it down the court. Pull up for another shot. Won't connect. Rebounded by Matthew. Up next, following this game, will be the boys varsity game against Shelbyville. Immediately following this, with being a doubleheader against Shelbyville. That will be a foul call on Tyner.
Foul on number 20, Anna Tyner. That is her first. Team up number 9, Lady Castle.
Matthew picks up the ball. Shot is good by Tyner for 3.
Tyner with the three-pointer, deep three-pointer, as she gets her first points of the evening. Nice looking shot. Wide open, no good. Defensive rebound.
It is stolen. As Keller takes it in for the wide open layup. Under a minute left to go. Shelbyville is up 73-41. Tyner is being double teamed past the Matthews in the corner. Also being double teamed. Takes it back out to the top with Tyner. Will again be double teamed as it is stolen by Baker. will be a jump ball. But it will stay with Shelbyville. Johnson passes it out for 3, and it goes in for Sydney Baker. Under 20 seconds to go.
The boys are almost ready to come out and for a show here in about approximately 24 minutes. We'll be right here on MNSN as the final score here, Shelbyville getting their 9th win of the season. And your Newcastle Lady Trojans still searching for their first as they fall here tonight, 76-41, right here at the largest field house largest gym in the world at Newcastle, Indiana. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching tonight's broadcast, tonight's telecast, live stream, right here on MNSN. We'd like to thank Boris Head. Boris Head, compromise elsewhere. Without you guys, this would not be possible. Also, thank you to the Alumni Tournament. The Alumni Tournament, a $100,000 single elimination tournament. Winner take all in the state of Ohio, alumni base for your high school. Thank you to the Alumni Tournament. Max, what do you got? What do you got for the overall view of what happened in this game?
You know, I think the girls, they just fell apart right after just before the second half started. They played very well the first half, kept it very close with Shelbyville. But as soon as the second half started, they threw the ball away more and gave up more shots. Second half, they gave up way too many turnovers. And the Newcastle Trojans and Shelbyville are just about to come out for the boys' game. They're about to exit the tunnel.
Yeah, Brenner for Shelbyville basically went off, and everything that she could do for that team, she went off.
Also, Kylie Edwards. Also, as Kylie Edwards did the same thing too.
Yeah, so Kylie Edwards, speaking of her, she scored 19 points tonight, 5 of 11 shooting. Ava Wilson's the one that came through for the Golden Bears for the most part with 24 points. For your Lady Trojans, Emma Hart led the way with 12 points, followed by J.C. Reeves and Chloe Vaughn, respectively, both had 9. So the job just wasn't good enough for the Lady Trojans, and what cost them was literally the third quarter, something that they pride themselves on coming out of halftime, coming back and fighting. They just didn't have it today. So let's just see if the boys, on the other hand, can have that now. As they're about to come out the tunnel, we will take a break here, and we will go to the boys section in about 8 minutes for the start of the boys game between Shelbyville Golden Bears and your Newcastle Trojans. So we will be right back here on NMSN. We're going to take a break right here, and then you can pick up on the screen below right on the NM Sports Network. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us right here for the girls' action. The boys will be next in about 15 minutes.